Dude, you're gonna love this. Come check this out, man.
Time.
Come check this out.
You down there, boys? So ridiculous. Look at that, crikey.
Take a look at where we are now.
Oh my god. This is the sort of place you come once.
That's one of the largest caverns in Cornwall that we know of.
Okay, we are starting, like any good mine trip, starts hunkering down, avoiding the rain, as we're on a horrible day in January. So this is the latest Cornwall Underground Adventures trip. Obviously we've got Ben here.
Hey,
we've
folks.
also got Sam and Rowan, two of our good pards. So what are we doing today, guys?
So folks, it feels a little bit like I'm coming home here. So we're actually in our living room. This is actually where we run our tours. However, we're doing something very new for all of us really today, and we're actually going to explore a new section of the mine.
All right, we've arrived here at the main shaft. All right, let's give you a little peek. All right, come on up, boys, let's make a plan.
All good exploration starts off with a bit of homework, and that's exactly what I've done here. So these are the only known maps of Wheel Herman, and this is what's going to be guiding our exploration today. So this is actually a section of the mine over here from the 1820s here, and this is actually the shaft that we're exploring today. So we're hoping to head down about as far as here. This is the adit level, the main adit level just here, and it's staying at about 270 feet. Now we got much more, we got about 400 feet of rope today. Once we get down to here, we've actually got another map that we can use. There's actually a plan just here. So, believe it or not, this is actually the shaft that we're standing at right now. That's behind me just here. So down here is exactly the same place as here on the map. Now, what this shows is the adit level once we arrive. So if we can get to the bottom of this shaft here, at the adit level that we just saw, we can actually head along like this, and this is the goal. We want to find this crosscut that goes at 90 degrees to the mineral lode like this, and if we can explore this, as far as I'm aware, this hasn't been explored since the mine closed, and also we get to find some nice new workings along the way. So that's the goal. We will see what happens.
So Sam's going down first. All right, let's go down here, have a look. There we go. Nice, look, we've got an old bit of stoping in there. Very small, very tight, old bit of timber. So it's kind of, obviously there's this collar, but actually it's kind of artificial. There's a huge open gunnis. What is behind you? Obviously it's actually quite a big space, so it's a big gunnis with a shaft in the middle, so it's quite a big space. It's cool. Nice abseil. Somewhere down here there should be a Samuel. I can see his torch. Right, I think it's about time I introduce some light to the situation. All right, boy? Oh, there we go, we're down.
Folks, take a look at where we are now. So I've come abseiled down this mine shaft here. That's the cap up there. I'm now sitting, well, if you can call it sitting, in mid-air in the middle of this shaft. It's absolutely incredible. But this is a 1920s shaft cap, and we're right next to some really, really old mine workings. So this is a gunnis just here. And these workings are probably 300 or 400 years old. So what can I say about this place?
There you go, mate. Go past me and have a look. Good timbers here, like.
Bloody big ones.
But yeah, there's a hole going directly down through there.
Yeah.
I reckon that's our best option.
Here comes Ryan. The way on requires some drilling, so here's the drill bag. Chuck it here, boy. Yeah. Lovely. Oop. go. I'm going down a bit further, following the rope that Rowan's established, trying to find a way down through this chaotic ground. It's all very sort of kaolinised, rotten granite. Wow, it's a big old space. Talk to me, Rowan. What can you see down there?
There's a squeeze, but it kind of carries on at the same angle.
And continue downwards. Wonderful. Very chaotic ground here, gee whiz. Oh, horrible hanging slab.
We've got down into this kind of bottom of a stope really. It's pretty chaotic ground. We've got some, you know, some stuff you just don't want to look at
Any more closely, because they don't look very permanent. There is this potential crawl under here. There's some quite precarious ground. I'm going to only have a, well, just start cautiously and see where we end up.
It's always a fun prospect underground.
Look at that, crikey.
Oh no, this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think we're down.
This is very likely new ground, and this is a pretty big old stope down here. Very, very wide. For West Cornwall. Amazing. Let's have a look.
Wow.
Dude, you're gonna love this. Come check this out, man.
Time.
Come check this out.
Wow.
How incredible is that?
Did not expect that.
That's something else, isn't it? Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Wow. I tell you what, you do not find stuff like this every day.
That's where we're going.
No way. Oh, dude, that's
That's proper, that is. It's chilling.
that has been sitting there for 100 years in pitch blackness.
So we found this old relics chain, and we've replaced it with a modern bolt and a bit of rope.
Thin.
Alright, dude, go for it.
Nice knowing you boys.
Isn't like the most spacious of them.
Oh, yeah.
That is so cool.
And it looks like he's just going down through a stack of deads, basically.
Oh my god.
So dude, we've got so much archaeology that we found here, and you've got to appreciate the last people before us to see this literally had candles on their heads. So all of this, so this chain here, this is what's known as a manway or a ladderway inside the mine. So the miners would walk down spaces like this, and when it came to actually descending through the mine itself, this is what they would have used, and it's amazing to see it in its original condition like this.
Yeah, I mean it's no mean feat to and it's from what we can gather from boys, it's quite a long way down, and they would just shimmied up that chain. But no, they would have done it with a candle on their head. That their only light. It's crazy.
I think it's amazing, and as well, like let's just go even further. Like this whole chamber, which we're using like a 14,000 lumen light here, like this would have all been just candlelight. They couldn't have seen this amazing creation of theirs, and I think that's amazing. Like when we see those incredible pictures that you see underground, right? Like you don't appreciate that that's not what the miners saw, because by candlelight they just couldn't see stuff like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're very spoiled, and we see it in a very different way. But we've also got some wicked artifacts here. Check these out.
So dude, this is what I wanted to show you. So this is the remains of an old miner's Hessian sack. So it's literally a very coarse weave, probably made out of hemp, handmade textile just here. And the miners would have actually used this to literally ferry their equipment underground. And most importantly, If miners did bring pasties underground to eat, it would have been in bags just like this. So we've literally found a miner's pasty sack. We have absolutely no idea what we're going to find down here. We've never been here before. Last time people were here, besides ourselves, was by candlelight over 100 years ago. It's going to be awesome.
Don't you be afraid.
Right, my turn. Oh, to go down the manway. I mean, that's bonkers, isn't it? That is literally, they would have used that, presumably just free climbed up through all this rock. Again, with just a candle on one's head. Pretty tight. So ridiculous. Let's just stop and take this in. Totally ridiculous. Wow.
Hey dude, what's up?
This is amazing, isn't it?
I tell you what, you won't like this bottom bit. Just don't take any of the rocks for granted, yeah? You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh God. I was saying on the way down, up until this point, it's actually really solidly built. It feels really good.
It is, it's pretty robust, isn't it?
Except for here, which is all a bit heinous.
How cool is this?
It's amazing. Wow.
We've just come down this wind's just here, and look where we found ourselves.
Yeah.
It is not very nice at all. Oh, look at that. So Sam's found an old drill.
Lovely. Let's have a look at that then. I'll come to you, boy.
Come
I'm coming that way anyway. Come on. Yeah. Right, how far have you been, boys?
Been over to there, but yeah, we don't want to go venturing too far. It's nice to do it all together, isn't it?
Oh, you gentlemen. Right, well, lead on. This is horrible ground. This is the sort of place you come once.
What you done? Oh!
Right, so this is excellent. We actually see some of the old service pipes. So, probably compressed air operating the drills.
There is a hole there.
So this is one thing we really need to look out for, guys, is
Very nice.
these semi-flooded passageways actually have holes down to the level below, and particularly once the water is disturbed.
Yeah, if we stay on the left,
Yeah.
we're good.
Winko's going to see if this winds is passable. Ben, can you provide me some light? Doing well, mate. Good man. Rowan's back, yeah. So basically crossed the winds, survived.
Still dry.
But that is the end of the journey in this direction. We can't go any further. But basically we came down. Do we think this is the deep adit level then, boys?
This is the deep,
like it.
100% the deep adit
And it
level.
definitely feels like it, as Sam says, you know.
We've actually found some original miners' graffiti, so it doesn't look like much, but we have got a few names. Someone's actually scratched into the wall a J and what looks like an S just here. It's not carbide. So the way the miners would have actually done this is with a carbide lamp. This probably dates from the 1930s and the 1940s. So these people actually came down here after the mine was closed and left this. How do we know that? Well, actually, in other parts of the mine, there is actually also carbide graffiti with the dates 1930 next to it. So I reckon these are 1930s miners who came in between the working phases.
No ways on in either direction down here, so we're going to go back up that crazy little chain climb and see where we go from there. All right, let's head on out then, guys.
Awesome, guys.
Right, all this piled up rock there, which, believe it or not, up through there is the manway we came down. So we'll climb back up through there shortly. Right, Ben is beginning the climb up from the deep adit here.
Sweet, okay. That's the worst of it done.
Lovely. Okay, it's my turn on the last one down here. The first part is what we've got to worry about here. The getting up here without disturbing this timber. We have liftoff. Yeah, boys. That's wicked fun, isn't it?
It's so good.
Thank you, I'll film this.
Being born from the hole.
Great success, boys.
Yeah, that was good. That was especially cool. I
Yeah.
really like that.
Right, so getting back to this huge chamber, we had a quick photo session, and now we're going to start making our way back to the surface. Rope free! The final pitch, the big main shaft. Slow and steady. Almost there. And this is what my colleagues down below have been waiting to hear. Rope free! Here we are. Somewhere down here should be a Ben.
Hey folks,
Hey man, how's it going?
that was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so out of practice.
Yeah, it's quite a pitch on the way out, to be fair.
Absolutely amazing though. What experience.
Yeah, really quality day of exploring.
What the craziest thing is, right, is to think that 270 feet down there, we were finding brand new mine workings that no one had seen
Yeah.
for 100 years. That is,
Well, that's the best kind of exploration, basically. New ground, stuff that no one's seen before, and really good stuff, you know.
really good.
Amazing spaces, some brilliant artifacts, that lovely winds, and even just seeing that horrible timber and all those that stat rogs. It's all part of it, man. It's amazing.
It was satisfying in its own unique and special.
Yeah.
It was character building.
Oh, I love that chimney climb from the deep adit. That was genuinely just fun.
It was also, I think, like, this truly has the potential to be a classic.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those rocks.
Yeah. It's a little bit banging in places.
Still, that space, that's one of the largest caverns in Cornwall that we know of.
How's it going, me old beauty?
Not bad, not bad.
Lovely trip, eh?
Yeah.
It looks like I'm talking to a man who's behind bars. A man who probably should be behind bars.
Probably, yeah.
Really good trip. Yeah, our first trip of the new year. Really, it's only the middle of January now, so
That's a very happy new year indeed.
Yeah.
But there's more to do, because we came here with an objective. We wanted to find that crosscut, didn't we?
yeah,
And we haven't found that. So there is potentially loads more to this mine that we still have to explore, and that's the
Yeah.
stuff that we know about.
Yeah.
So so we came here trying to find something that we knew existed, and what we actually found was something that we didn't know that was even better than our wildest dreams.
yeah. No, it's true. We didn't come close to our kind of objective Ben was talking about at the beginning, like finding the cross-cutting deep adit. So when we got to the bottom of the shaft, there was a potential another way we didn't really think was our first choice. It looked a little bit heinous, but that is a potential way. But there are also other shafts that we know of in this vicinity as well, that may also be worth a look as well. So yeah, like every mine,
Yeah.
so much to do.
I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. keep on following us. Keep on following our YouTube channel.
Make sure you subscribe,
Make
give us
sure
a
you
like.
subscribe down below, and of course also check up our Instagram. We're actually a lot more active on that. So check us out, keep up to date. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter, and yeah, we'll see you on the next episode.